Greetings. All right, this is going to be a connection. I'm not sure if this has ever been connected to, but they came through the webinar recently, and I'm going to bring them in again. I don't really have a whole lot of anything else to get into. As for subject matter, actually one. Excuse me. Feel like tired. Gee, I wonder why. I'm trying to catch up. It's not doing too good. Yeah, my cat has been acting very bizarre, actually, for a long time. It just has to do with the beings that are here. And of course, they don't tune me in to who's here. I think I'd rather not know. So I think I just saw a feline tail. I think so, but alien. But it doesn't matter. I think so. It's all good. So they're all wandering around as usual. I just don't usually connect to it. I got enough to deal with. I don't need all that. So, oh yeah, for certain beings that are, this should be interesting to some or nobody. Yeah, this should be interesting for some. You notice how some beings, like a good example for excuse me. I thought that was taken care of before I got here. So, all right. Oh yeah, those that submitted questions to the site, I'm pretty much caught up. I don't have yesterday's caught up, but if you submitted anything yesterday, I have not answered that, but that will be tomorrow. So I'm pretty much caught up for the most part, as far as I can tell. Those with Spirit Social, that's for somebody else. Those questions that submitted are not for me, they're for somebody else, but that will be whatever that is, whenever that person is going to answer. So we'll go into that in a second. But as for put an example out, well, is that, because sometimes when I channel beings, they just come in, okay, all the time. They come in just for information, not come here for their super personalities. They kind of leave their personality outside. Because they're just here to answer questions and not here to go into full details. And from what I like, Bashar does a lot of jokes and stuff like that, and other beings do too. From ones I'm connecting to, they kind of leave that. Well, don't kind of, but they leave it out because of they're not really. Some are allowed to interact with us more than others. The idea is we need to choose for ourselves. Of course, for some beings, it's a little bit different. It all depends on the contracts and the channeler probably too. Because the channeler is a filter also. So it's different for everyone. At least for my case, they come in just to answer questions. They don't come in to, break out a bar. Some do a little bit. I haven't done it for a long time. It's only so much energy I have also. I'd rather put that energy into answering questions, like when do the webinars and messages, than go into full, personality entertainment show like Richard does. For example, as for Richard, he does have those moments. The beings that come through me don't have that. It just, because this is our Earth experience. We have to just help us figure things out and then pull back. And for other beings that just come through full frontal, like this is their personality and yada yada. It seems like from my direction, it's not for that. It's just for a little bit of the being. Then like with Bashar, other channel beings, it's a lot more of the personality. For what comes through, it's just the message and that's it. So I'm saying they're just not here to, just the way I'm contracted. I think it's all I have to do with the way I'm contracted with them, how that works. So all have different personalities. I'm not really here to bring in their personality. I'm here just to bring in the message. So everybody's different, of course, but should give you a little bit more insight of how that works exactly, because some beings just come in there kind of flat for a reason. Some of them are just that way for the personality. Some others just, they're not really here to interfere too much. You know, just not to bring in too much, just enough. So, I'm not sure if that helped anybody. I imagine it did to some degree. It's just, because they have their, from what I'm feeling is that there's like it's different for everybody. I keep saying that, but they can only go so far in helping us. Bashar is a different story. Of course, there's others that do the same thing that come right through. Where you feel like you're like the being is like right there. It's like in some regard, and also the soul is very connected to that being also. But it does seem like also they don't want you to lose insight into the reality you're in. They don't want you to get pulled into their reality. The idea is to focus on our reality, heal our reality. That might be a little bit. I imagine that makes sense. So I figure I'll put that out there. I've been kind of trying to get information on that here and there, but I haven't really tried that hard. But today you gave me a little bit more detail. So enough about that. Hopefully that was educational. Where are we going here? Okay, all right, greetings everybody in the chat. I'm only here for a little bit because if I stay anymore, I need to rest Wednesdays. All right, we have this is ivantoler.com. If you're new to all this, I know I go into this every time, at least the most part, but for those that are new, this is why I do this. This is ivantoler.com. This is the scheduler to show my availability. There's gift cards, easy purchase. So Google Hangout, Skype, Zoom, and channeling by phone. There's also what I was talking about. Submit a question. This is the store. And this is where I'm pretty much caught up. I'm not caught up from yesterday, but pretty much caught up for the most part. There's also donations, about page. A video page. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this or not, but I'm not sure this is helpful or not. But you never know. I also have webinars and we have, I forgot about this. We have a t-shirt, added some t-shirts to it recently. One I still need to do a modification on, it looks like, but I don't know, I might just leave it. That's this one right here. It's kind of a weird. He's missing his elbow. So I might still get that one fixed. But this is the new one. This one's pretty neat. This is Zeta holding a cat. It's probably my favorite one. So this is hilarious. There's also a feline. And this is Arcturian, I believe. Yeah, Arcturian. Of course, it looks like the Archon, but it's actually Arcturian. They all kind of run together, don't they? No, that's the Archon. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Let's put it that way. Well, some work really well and others don't. So I'm going to also open up another t-shirt shop, but with a different system. But for the most part, this is working out. And yeah, what's that? Whatever. We have Spirit Social also. Submit a question, healing, past life regression. Message from Yeshua, channeling, consulting, 5-minute healing. It's also channelings. You're going to purchase here also. One question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain from Stephanie, and angelic reiki from Miguel. This is what keeps the operation going. Oh, this is the eclipse that happened not too long ago. After the eclipse, everything has been kind of bizarre. No kidding. And also we have, I still have to fix this, but this is also the cartoon book, and it's going to be an Amazon version eventually. I'm still waiting on a proof for it. So All right, thank you for your support. And yeah, I'm working on Oracle cards. That should be interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be 30 cards. I'll have a preview of it eventually. I will give you kind of an idea, but yeah, there's no rush. I have other things in the pipeline too that I kind of put quietness on them for a good reason. I haven't had much. I haven't got much update on what's on the other projects that are going on, but eventually I will. It's not going to be done anytime soon anyway. So, all right. But yeah, Oracle card thing is going to be quite fascinating. Yeah, connecting to that, I'm connected to all kinds of bizarreness. It's pretty. I'm opening up channels around myself, which is quite fascinating. So, yeah, it'll be a 30 card. It'll be 30 cards because that's what the come in a box, and it'll be like kind of a yeah. The box will be a little bit more expensive, not by much, and it should be yeah. They're all mostly black and white. I'm pretty sure they're all black and white, but they're all illustrations, and they'll have a little text at the bottom. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. So how it's experiment. So. And yeah, there's definitely other versions. Also, an alien deck eventually, but one thing at a time. So, all right. Okay, we're going to connect to the angelic energies. So, which will have blessings. And here we go. Yes, we are the High Council of the Archangels. However you want to call us. It is up to you as you choose this lifetime as to be in human form. But you are all, yes, of energy essence. That goes on beyond time. You also freeze time for you to think a little bit. Some of you freeze time often aren't aware of it because you're not meant to be aware of it. But many of you freeze time to even leave your body altogether to take a rest because some of you get way too stressed out. And then you go back into that body of stress to what happens with that is sometimes you might lose your concentration is because you most likely left for a moment. But there's nobody there to notice, of course. It's not meant to be noticed. But many of you are having difficulties in a human form. It's because they're not used to it, because there's so many lifetimes at a higher vibrations. And you remember those lifetimes being much happier than a human incarnation. But realize you as being an energy being are bringing in more of a positive incarnation energy here of awareness. Yes, much of your humanity's mentality at this time is to disconnect you from your ways to bring you back into the low vibrations, which is most likely not going to work. Not anymore. Many of you are going to more of a high vibration and continue to go into 8th and 9th and 10th densities. You'd be surprised how far you are going. Some of these beings that are channeled that are of an alien nature, yes, only go to 5th and 6th, but allow you to discover what else is around. Also, the angelic energies. Many of you, how angels connect is through your spine. They can connect to other areas, of course, but through your spine is an energy where you can say we implant ourselves on you or infuse ourselves into you. Basically, so you can't get rid of us. We're connected to your spine energies. Of course, it's connected to your solar plexus. We're basically connected to your soul. So no matter where you go, we are always tagging along, as you might see. There's much more to this, of course, but just to give you a bird's eye view as you're, yes, let's see first. But at this time, many of you are leaving your bodies more frequently to gather data, to bring alien friends closer to you as you go through transformation. As in this transformation purposes, you might feel more tired or the other way around, more energized. Many of you feeling actually more tired. But also realize when you are leaving your body, you're taking others with you. You're not realizing, but you're connecting to others. Like, let's just all leave together and rejuvenate each other. And then when you come back in, you call somebody up on the phone, hey, how's it going? And you don't remember anything. Gives you an idea why you give a thought to why you need to contact this person, that person, whatever it might be, is because you are connected to. Yes, you are always an astral, yes, but also many of you are actually physically leaving your body, just to let you know. And your body is not falling down. No, you are freezing time. You cannot do that. But eventually you will figure it out. And some of you have out-of-body experiences where you leave your body, oh, look, there I am. But you're still connected, but you're not as connected. Your astral self, yes, is still roaming around, of course, and you connect more to your astral self, but that is unimportant at this time, your higher self, whatever we want to call it. It doesn't really matter. What matters most is you focusing on what's right for you. That is what is right for you. What reality is right for you? Because others have their own realities. Like, oh, that's not right. But then go by what is right for you. That is the most important at this time. As the lower energies are going to continue to take apart your world, as they attempt to do so, the idea is to know who you are, what direction you wish to go to, what alien alliances you are connected to. What is it that you feel strongest to? Because these lower energies are going to find every way they can to take you down. So the idea is to know more about yourself. So when they attempt to do so, they won't get very far or no far at all. Or you just push them away as I'm not interested. Just no. Because realize humanity is under a global attack of low energies. Many of your aliens are being tested greatly at this time. Your angels also, but your aliens mostly. Because they know they are so vulnerable. Angels are a little bit more difficult. We are in the higher realms. We're just more different. We're just made differently. Even your aliens have difficulties, but it's the higher either way. But your aliens are also manipulated in some areas. Some of them are, and which makes it difficult. And some do become light, some become dark, and cause difficulties for you to ascend. Because they're trying to trap you into a low energy environment. And how to reverse this is up to you. Is to recognize it, send healing to it. If you feel something is not right, send healing to it to let it leave. If you feel like there's a lower energy reptilian presence, send energy to it, let it leave. Archon, yes, Archon. You know, one thing about Archon is that they're not as strong as you might think. They're almost like spider. Yes, I want to use insectoids. They're like spider beings. Like, you know, you move a little bit, they do back off. They're not that strong. When they tag on to you, they try to clone themselves so you don't see them. But once you know what they are, they're easily actually to remove. You'd be surprised. Reptilians are another story. Yes, there might be archons that really want to take over you, yes, but you can also send healing to that also. There'll just be more of them. At least from our perspective, some of you might feel differently, that there is more advanced archons. And there are versions of that. But for the most part, they are not as strong as you might think. The reason we are bringing this up is how you do an earth clearing. Archon clearings. An archon clearing across your planet is much needed. It is in your media, as it's in all things. It's in your walls. It is causing a parasite energy. If you do understand it, it does get into your mind. They do implants in the mind also. It brings that negativity. You can understand these things to remove them and bring your earth into a more positive paradise. You will see them through your third eye. The reason we are bringing this up, because yes, it is a manifestation. It is everywhere on your planet. As you do your healings, you will see these things. Focus on what you wish to focus on, of course. Realize you're going into a high vibrational direction. But the idea is for you to know yourself in doing so. If you need time alone to do this, fine. If you need to be in a group, that is fine also. But don't let others tell you what to do. Do what is right for you. That is what matters most. This is how you tune your energy to a higher vibration. Because there's others, yes, that do bully you into doing what they think you should be doing, but you do it right for you. That is what matters most. That's what makes life so confusing, because you want to give to others and help them, but you're actually lowering your energies by giving yourself out to everybody but yourself. That is to focus on yourself. Of course, you will send energies to others, yes, but you have to be together first for you to be able to balance your vibration right. Like, I don't have enough energy to send to you, so I will keep it, but I will send you positive thoughts. You understand? It's best to know your foundation first before you send it. That way you can know what you are doing. Some just say, sure, you want my energy, no problem. Then you're like, I'm ready to take a nap now. And many probably go through that to a certain degree. Many of you are actually doing well as for balance, but some are not. You want to save the world and go into a panic, as you probably see that in some areas. Or empty out their bank accounts to save the world and then wonder why they don't have any money. There's that also. But knowing you as best is what gets you through this incarnation. Whatever version of you you wish to connect with, of course. As I said, many are not used to having a human body. The difficulties of it, that alone is stress enough you do not think clearly. As many of you are not used to this. And so it's adding an extra. That's why some are depressed and have no idea why. Because you are in a body, a human body of a low density. That is depressing. Right there. Doesn't always have to be connected to a past life. It can be connected just to be in this vehicle. Yes, and this vehicle is programmed by the woe or wheat system. That is causing it also. You are to reprogram all of this or just clear it all out. And that way you can redo your DNA, which is possible. Can be learned. Yeah. Our energies are to you. High councils of Archangel energies. Many of you are within our energies, and realize how many of you have taken very difficult lifetimes here also. Blessings. All right, just leave it with that. All right, blessings, everyone. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend.